backed up.
Yeah, that's what I got stuck on.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh, sorry, Blaise, I'm coming.
Yeah.
I'm stuck behind all this traffic.
Yup. Yeah. You know, I've apologized plenty of times to Blaise for coming because, like,
Not for that.
oh, for that.
I never apologize for coming.
I say I'm here. I've arrived.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It always comes, though.
Hot start.
All the time. Hot start. Very hot start. We got Joel Blonk in here with us. That's right. That's the last name, right?
Yeah, you said it right. Yeah. Morning.
Nice.
Joel
With an L
Joel.
is how I had to say it. When I lived in California, they called me Joel. Hoel. Nobody ever called me Joel when I lived in California.
Hoel? That's, I like, J's sound like H's. Hoel? Yep.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Yep. Whatever it is.
Joel. That's
like-
Superman's dad's name, I think, right?
Joel?
Was it?
Ja Rule.
Jaleel?
It's not
That's a little bit, that's a different
Jaleel White.
Superman.
Even more random.
No, it's like, Kal-El.
Yeah,
Or
it's-
was that Superman?
That's Superman. My nephew, my brother is a super nerd into comics and Superman in general.
Okay.
And he named his son Kal-El. And it's spelled with the dash and everything. Like, it's spelled.
Dang.
Yeah, so he went all in on the first son. Boom, Kal-El.
Nice. Actually, Superman's biological father is Jor-El.
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 Dang it.
Sounds like a shampoo.
I was just about to say the same thing. It's like, do you
does.
wash your hair with
Yeah.
that?
I was thinking about, did you guys have good shampoo growing up?
I think so because my mom.
Really?
So, like, my mom was, like, not about, well, yes and no. As soon as I moved out of the house, I was like, yo, I'm buying this stuff. It's $2 for $1. Are you kidding me?
Right.
Yeah, I'm buying that. And then I noticed a change from, like, the shampoo that my mom would buy.
Yeah.
We would have, like, store brand bread, store brand mac and cheese, but our shampoo, top notch.
Well, yeah, growing up, I didn't realize till I was older that I was like, oh, VO5 is a trash shampoo.
Okay, I was going to say, that's
yeah.
what I think
Yeah.
we used. They had like the.
Wait. Oh, no.
Yeah.
He's like, wait, is that
like
actually not good?
It truly is like the Shasta of shampoos.
Well, they had the commercials, dude.
I don't remember any VO5 commercials. I remember, I think it is bad shampoo, but
It's just
it does
cheap.
like, it was everywhere in the 90s. Or did it just like drop off?
I think it was like one of those things that fell out of favor because it was inexpensive, but it seemed like it was luxurious shampoo.
Yeah.
But then, like, yeah, it was $2 for $1. Well, I probably back then it was the expensive shampoo, but now with so many other companies making shampoo, like, oh, we're glycerol free,
Right.
we have no parabens, and like all this other stuff, which is fine.
Well, when I grew up, it got into like college, then like Dove and all those type of brands started doing the body wash, shampoo,
Yeah.
face wash. I mean, I don't have hair anymore. I'm bald, so maybe that's why. I probably shouldn't be using face wash that's actual shampoo too. So,
Well, it cleans your beard out, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just used shampoo for everything.
I was wondering that. Yeah.
Toothpaste.
Same. Toothpaste. Inside the
it's just
shower.
like-
I don't have any toothpaste in here.
Yes, but I brought
Can't
my
step out.
toothbrush.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get the floor all wet.
Some people do brush their teeth in the shower. Do you brush your teeth in the shower?
I have, but I also, I think we were talking off air about this. I lived in a van for a little bit, so like the least amount of water that I could use, like I would just like take showers and do
Yeah.
it quick or whatever. Because some places you had to pay for showers at campgrounds, so I'm
Sure.
like, I'm gonna brush. Everything's getting cleaned in this 3 minutes.
Yeah.
3-minute shot. Oh
Yeah.
man,
and you had to pop in the quarters and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is quick.
Yeah,
that is
a
a 3. Yeah, I never think about it, but like, yeah, water's just running.
If you were to use shampoo, though, if you were going to use shampoo as toothpaste, VO5 would have been the stuff to use because they had the flavor. They had like strawberry kiwi.
Right.
and
Are
stuff
you
like,
thinking of Suave?
No, I'm thinking of VO5.
I don't remember flavors of VO5.
Well, I guess you wouldn't call them flavors.
No, you wouldn't. But I'm just saying, like
Scents.
all the different
Scents.
all the different
You'd
scents.
see like different.
Because I remember VO5 was like in a brown bottle, like tan, like copper tone
No.
brown, and then it said VO5, Vival Sassoon.
I thought VO5 had like all different colors, didn't it?
I mean,
I
I
thought
think
it
they
was a
started off
clear-
like that, and then they went into color.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I
I
thi-
remember just being like pink and different.
I'm thinking of Suave because they have a billion. Like when I would get Suave, it was always like I feel like it was like a coconut something, maybe like called Summer Breeze or something like that. I don't remember.
I mean, that one sounds familiar too. Probably a kiwi in there as well, like a coconut kiwi or something.
There probably is a kiwi in there.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't remember. Okay, I'm going to do VO5 80s or 90s, I suppose.
Well,
yeah,
90s,
so this is the VO5 that I remember.
It was
Alberto
okay.
VO5.
Yeah, that.
But
That's
when
like
I
the
just
OG one.
Yeah.
That's like the OG
But
one.
then I remember just like pink. I guess you have to think of the conditioner and stuff too, where it's like pink.
Conditioner. What?
What's that?
I
Yeah.
never.
But that's what, if you were to brush your teeth with that stuff, it tastes probably not as bad as the coconut. Well, now every single thing is like driftwood coconut.
Yeah.
Right?
There was a time in scents where everything smelled like cucumber melon.
Yeah.
Like everything was cucumber melon. It was like, you know what? You need to throw cucumber melons out the window. Kind of like pumpkin spice now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong on that.
Every single like May, I can't think of seasons right now. Spring,
Winter, summer.
every spring. Yeah.
Spring,
Oh
fall.
my God.
Lowry's.
It's early. Lowry salt.
Seasoning. Yeah.
Lowry season. Every spring though, then all of a sudden it just gets out cucumber melon for the women. Actually, that kind of does already happen.
It's a
Cucumber
good smell, though. I mean, it's a good scent.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not appalled by it, but I feel like it was just
Oversold
overbearing.
on you.
Yeah, it was like kind of like cranberries. Like they
Yeah.
started putting cranberries in everything. Like, hey, do you have your apple juice? But you have your apple juice with cranberries.
Cran apple.
Yep.
Cran
apple, yeah.
It makes it all drier. But another thing I was thinking of actually last night, because I ate a hamburger late.
Where was it? Like, did you make it? Where was it from?
I made it. Hello Fresh.
Oh, okay.
We should get sponsored by Hello Fresh.
At this
Just for
point,
mentioning
Hello,
them.
fresh.
Yeah. But I made a hamburger of that last night, like a chili whatever hamburger. Then I ate it because I needed to eat one of them while it was still hot. Wasn't even hungry. But then I didn't want that taste to get away from my mouth, but I had to go to bed.
I've had that before, too, where you're like, this is a good taste. I want it to linger longer so you don't brush your teeth.
Yeah.
Is that what you're getting at?
So I didn't brush my
100%,
teeth
yeah.
last night. And I was like, but maybe I should start making toothpaste that taste like full meals rather than just mint or cinnamon. Hamburger flavored toothpaste.
Could you use a dog toothpaste? Because don't they have like beef flavored toothpaste? But I don't know if it's got the same type of chemicals in it that will help prevent cavities.
You can make it. Well, you can make your own toothpaste. I have some.
I want to know what you're doing.
Yeah, what do you do? No, you make a toothpaste.
Well, I didn't make it, but at Drecker or whatever, they got that like they had a market in there with all whatever stuff in there, and you could fill your own containers, and they had toothpaste pellets or tablets or whatever, and you just pop one of those in and brush your teeth like normal. It's supposed to dissolve, but in my opinion, it doesn't. You've spent a lifetime of brushing your teeth with the paste, and then that baking soda tablet kind of didn't feel the same, so it's not very popular in our house, but I tried it, I was like, so you can put whatever flavors.
Yeah, AI review says humans should not use dog toothpaste.
Okay. I mean, you would think it's the same type of enamel and too,
AI.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's not like it. Well, yeah, it's not like it contains grapes. It's not like human stuff contains grapes that are bad for dogs. They're not like, don't use this for dogs.
Some stuff does have grapes in it.
I know, but dogs.
Not dog treats.
It was weird. Dogs can't eat grapes.
I've never heard this before. I heard this twice recently, very recently, in the first time of my life. I've never heard they can't eat grapes. Chocolate all day long, but
Yeah, chocolate. Well, I think they can have a little bit of chocolate, like to a point, but
Yeah,
they can't eat
I
like
think that
grapes in general.
Yeah, I thought the chocolate was like if they ate like a Hershey bar, they would be dead. And
Dead
then someone
dog
told me
Hershey
that
bar.
you got to eat a lot of chocolate for a dog to die. And then someone's like, but grapes.
But grapes are the
Watch
one.
out for them. And then you look and like eating grapes can just cause kidney failure in dogs.
Yeah, it's pretty intense compared to chocolate.
Yeah.
I mean, chocolate will do something to them, but grapes in general, like, it's not good. For
that's
sure.
crazy.
Because you think so, you probably drop.
He's like, chocolate, don't have it. Grape, why not?
You'd probably drop more grapes on the floor than chocolate.
Right. You're not wrong.
once in my childhood, my dog ate 6 donuts. And I got blamed for it. They were chocolate donuts, and I opened the package.
Likely story.
That's what everybody's saying, dude. I was like, I literally grabbed the box, opened it up, and I was like, I'm going to go get some milk. And I was the first one awake. They were there, and I was like, Burp. Walked into the kitchen, came back, and the dog like had his face her face sideways, and was like, I'm like finishing up the last one, and I was like, Sheeta, no. And then everybody was like, where's the donuts? And I was like, bro, the dog literally ate all the donuts. And they were like, whatever, Marquay. And I was like, no, dude, how am I supposed?
Yeah, the dog ate the donuts and licked my face. And I saw the chocolate get all over.
It's all over.
Nope, I don't actually, like, everybody was mad at me, but I don't know what was more hurtful, like the disappointment of not getting a chocolate donut or everybody being mad at me.
Yeah, realizing no one trusts you.
No, I mean, I honestly, roles reversed.
Would have been blaming somebody.
Yeah, the dog ate all the donuts, but I'm literally they didn't have camera phones back in the 1840s, so I was like, how do I prove the dog ate? So
I had that once
his
with
face
my
clean.
first dog. You learn pretty quickly. I just got home after work and I had Burger King. Like, we're talking original chicken sandwiches, mayo and cheese on it, 2 of them, and I put them down onto the little table, or whatever, right, coffee table. And then I go into the kitchen, come back, and I was like, what? Because it was a little townhome or whatever. I look, and my dog's just on the thing, and he was like the best dog ever. All of a sudden, he's just going to town. I'm like, no. And Burger King had just closed too. Like, when I was there, so I was so disappointed because I didn't get those chicken sandwiches. But at the same time, like, I feel you on that with the donuts.
Yeah. I'm just like, at least they went to a happy home.
Somebody enjoyed that. Somebody was having the best time of their life.
Wait, which chicken sandwich at Burger King did you get?
Just the original chicken
God,
sandwich.
that's such a good burger.
Have you ever put cheese on it, though? Just mayo and cheese only. Just go straight. You still do it. Oh, it's so clutch. It's good.
Marquay,
you still do it. I don't.
Marquay hates cheese.
No, I love
hates
cheese.
mayonnaise.
I hate mayonnaise.
yeah.
And every restaurant that we go to can never get it right. Every single time it's like no mayo. Every
mayo.
single time, so much mayo.
Oh man, it's kind of insane, like how much. One time we went to a restaurant. I won't name it because I want them to reopen on Wednesday nights. Hint, hint. But yeah, I got mine with, there was like 2 chicken sandwiches and they were almost identical orders except for mine had no mayonnaise and there was a particular sauce and they brought both of them out and then the server looked at them and was like, oh wait, no, hold on. And then like she switched a bunch of stuff, like she didn't move the food, but she was like, oh, this sauce goes over here and then this one is yours, and she handed it to me. And then she handed the other person theirs, and they just started taking a bite. And then I was like doing my stuff, putting it all together, and I opened the bun, and I was like, wait, no, there's mayonnaise on this one. And then the guy who was eating the other one was like half done, and he's like, no, there's no mayonnaise on this one. And I was like, they were about to give me everything perfect.
Right.
And then they switched it all around
Panic
just to make
sets in.
sure.
Oh, I don't want to mess up your order.
Yeah.
Right. Let me
And it
fix
was honestly like switching sauces and everything. Just didn't switch the one burger.
And I was like, if you
And
would have
you-
just left it.
You look and you're like, yeah, you actually had the order completely right. You then switched everything around.
Why did you do that? Did you do that just because? Did you call Burger King and say, "Hey, you know that guy that comes in and gets a Whopper, no mayo"?
extra mayo for
Yeah.
him. Please.
Yeah,
There's a
like-
mess.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's a thing. Sour cream's the same way. I don't know what it is.
Is it just the texture for you then, or what?
Actually, I don't like the taste of mayonnaise. It's not good to me. I don't understand. Like, some people don't like cilantro, and I feel like honestly, I feel like alone sometimes.
'Cause I don't like cilantro. I will eat mayo like by the spoon. It's that much better.
Oh man,
You come in, you're like,
imagine.
I swear it was the dog.
Like, oh man, I watched, and actually sometimes you go to therapy or whatever. I don't, but like, because I'm a man. And I'm
He's
saying-
like, but you look like you probably
no.
do.
But like, I was thinking about this. Like, you think of things that like maybe I'm like this because of this event back then. And I remember watching an eating contest when I was younger, and it was a guy who just ate like think of a restaurant size container of mayonnaise with a big serving spoon, and he just ate that whole thing of mayonnaise in a food eating contest. And I was like, bro, gross. My mom loves to tell me I didn't like ketchup when I was a kid, but ketchup's pretty good.
Yeah,
It's pretty
because you
alright.
had the traumatic situation with mayonnaise.
mayonnaise,
Yeah,
well, I don't
watching
know.
that, you're like, you know what? I'll stick to ketchup.
I'll
It's better.
just have ketchup and mustard. I love mustard. Like mustard's good. People put mayonnaise on ham sandwiches, and I put mustard.
I mean,
People are
mustard,
like-
yeah. But that's like that. I don't know. Like, we grew up with not a lot of money. So, did you guys ever like fry bologna and then put mayo and mustard together on it? Or sometimes just mayo and mustard sandwiches? Whew, it's delicious.
I never had a mayo and mustard. I went through a bit. We had summer sausage was big in my town instead of. Yeah, we had like the best summer sausage at Larry's Meat Market.
Okay.
Larry's Meat Market always was just a funny name.
It was
for
a dance
thing,
club,
too.
that's
yeah,
why.
yeah, exactly.
Larry's meat.
Yeah. Let's just go down to Larry's Meat Market and get. Dude, they had the best summer sausage ever, and I don't know if they still use that recipe. So I think he died. But man, it was so good. But it would just lather the mayo on. Then I did go through like a 5-year phase of not liking mayonnaise, wondering why, and now I'm back on
best 5
the
years of
mayo
your life.
train.
Oh man. See, I went on that, and I never.
So wait,
never
when you
got
lived
off.
in a van,
Yeah.
what would you all eat? You're surprisingly not the first guy who's lived in a van
on the show.
On the show.
on the show. We had a guy who currently was living in a van on the show.
That's awesome.
That's right.
And yeah, he just travels around. Jacob Jonas.
Travels the country.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I did too. I guess I did a lot of trail running. Is what was the purpose of it? Like travel around and go into the mountains and the forest and escape from people. So it was just like a lot of non-perishable type of stuff. Sometimes if I came into the cities, I would just get like bananas and bagels and then like meat or whatever. But I would eat it in order of how it was going to expire as quick. But otherwise, I lived off of ramen, beef ramen. A lot of that. It was delicious. Peanut butter, just eating spoonfuls of that type of thing. I was pretty dirtbaggy is what it was.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty dirtbaggy currently. So
I mean, me too. Yeah.
I eat better than that, but I'm still a dirtbag.
I don't know. That
I don't know
sounds-
if I
well,
do. Yeah.
The ramen's probably not the healthiest, but eating spoonfuls of peanut butter, I mean,
That's, chunky or smooth.
It was, well, what is it? The honey smooth type of, yeah.
Okay.
The natural or whatever that
Okay.
bottle is. Yep, with the brown lid.
So wait, so you just travel around and run. What was the best places you ran?
Oh, man, that's the hardest thing. Every place, because I've been to all 50 states, half of Canada, in the van, and then I flew out to Hawaii or whatever. But every place has their own spot. There's 2 places I go every year, and my dog that lived with me, I have his ashes spread there too. If you're a national park ranger down in Arkansas, it's not there. It's but I go down to Arkansas, which is where I just came from actually over Thanksgiving. The National Buffalo River from like Jasper to Ponca it's amazing, and then from November to March, it's actually free camping and free like admission and stuff like that, just because it's off season, so the river doesn't flow. It's low key like a sleeper place. Like a lot of people don't. You think of Arkansas, you're like, no, it's Northwest Arkansas. NWA is the only good part of Arkansas. So
Yeah, you weren't scared of getting murdered?
you get
in
somewhere.
Yeah,
Some of those
That's
places.
probably more Alabama. Well, I guess Arkansas.
No,
like that,
Arkansas
too.
got it down
Yeah.
there too.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
there's some places that you get off. You're like, don't stop because that does not look good.
Yeah. So where's the scariest place you ran?
Oh, scariest like trail in general.
Where's the place you had a fear of getting murdered the most?
There was
Detroit.
It wasn't actually surprisingly Detroit. I would say probably the scariest moment. I was pretty lucky. I trusted my gut a lot. Like if I rolled up to somewhere, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to a Walmart in a very lit up city. But there was a couple of times down in like your Mississippi and your Louisiana when you're in like the backwood area.
Yeah.
They don't like outside people, right? So like you come rolling up in a conversion van, they're like, what is this? Then you just look, you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep going to the next
Yeah,
spot.
yeah.
No, thank you. So yeah, I would probably say like the Mississippi, Louisiana, like the backwoods area, the bayou area type of stuff. Yeah, that's it. You got to trust your gut on certain places there.
That makes sense.
But
You can do it, but it's gonna be horrid.
Yeah. There were some people sketchy in Louisiana.
There's sketchy people everywhere,
Yeah.
but Louisiana, they seem to grow them there.
Yeah, because we're just in New
Louisiana.
Orleans.
oh, okay, yep. Well, you get farther north from Louisiana or New Orleans.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
goodness
yeah.
gracious.
I drove from Michigan to North Carolina, and we stopped halfway through at a hotel in West Virginia. It was like, when we mapped it out, it was like the halfway point, basically. I didn't look at the topography but it was like in this huge mountain valley.
Okay.
And then it was literally like 2 houses and then this hotel and motel. And then we were the only ones staying at that motel. Like, I just saw it and I was like, I think actually we were, it was me and an ex-girlfriend actually going to visit a friend.
Hot.
Yeah. Nothing happened. And then we got there. The guy who was checking us in was missing like 3 teeth on like this side. It was insane. And like as we were checking in, I was like I kept looking at her and I was just like, I'm not 100% sure. We should like actually check in here. We should probably just, and she was just kind of looking at me like, I'm not 100% sure. We should check in here. But neither of us were smart enough to be like, nah, we'll just be fine. But then, we ended up putting the, like in the movies, they put the chair behind the door.
Yeah.
That we did that. Like, I was just like, oh my gosh. And then as I was laying there, I was like, I can't believe I got a 2-bed hotel for this. Like, oh man, there's it's just my ex-girlfriend. We could probably have one bed and be fine,
Was it your ex-girlfriend at the time? Like, this is just my ex-girlfriend.
No, she was.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, I'd actually had a whole new girlfriend at the time.
Well, that's probably why. I probably could have just cheated on her.
I honestly didn't want to, that wasn't like the plan of the we were going to visit a mutual friend who had just graduated college with a double major.
Okay.
And then Hurricane, was it Katrina? Yeah, Katrina just happened and like a bunch of stuff. And like, actually Katrina, no, it didn't happen.
I was going to say, that's just what you had to tell your ex, your current girlfriend. You're like, listen, Katrina just happened, so I need to go with Katrina. Katrina might happen again.
Nope. Actually, I got back. I pulled back into town after doing the 3 or 4 day trip or whatever. I came back to my girlfriend's house, and she just opened the door, and the first thing I said was, nothing happened. And then she was like, I believe you. And then we just went inside like everything was fine. And I was like, yeah, well, nothing happened.
Yeah.
And actually, she did almost break my nose, now that I think about it.
The ex or
the ex-girlfriend.
Oh, wow.
Oh, how?
Like, because she was like,
she's like, did you eat all the donuts this morning?
yeah, we're all the chocolate donuts.
Yeah, don't blame it on the dog.
Like, where's the dog? Where's this? We don't have a dog.
Don't blame it on the hillbillies that just checked you in either.
Yeah. Oh, man. Dude, that place, it legitimately was probably the most frightened. Nah, I shouldn't say that, but like, I barely slept because I was like, I think somebody's going to try to come in here and like, it's going to be like the Hills Have Eyes type situation, like, these people are scary. Like, barely speak English, Appalachian.
Yeah, and you said it like that. There's certain states that say Appalachian, and certain states, West Virginia is one of them, where like if you say Appalachian, they're like, you're not from around here. You have to say Appalachian.
There's actually the one, I think I do follow her on. No, I don't. Either way, there's a girl on.
She pops up in the algorithm.
Which one of your exes is this?
She's like, I don't know. She is, to me, she's very, very funny. She's also really, really pretty, but like, she's from Appalachia or whatever, and she's like, the Appalachian word of the day. Yeah. And then she just goes off and says something, but I'm like, I watch it every time.
Yeah.
Just big eyes.
I was in there. It's a full story that I can't really tell on air, and I've never been able to do it, but like, remind me to tell the story. But there was a random story in Virginia. So I can't tell it on air without keeping it appropriate. So like it was the wildest thing in my entire life. Like nothing crazy happened, but it was like scary moments. And then for some reason I went back to this guy's because I didn't have cell service, and my dad had a rule of 24 hours, or if I let him know, hey, 24 hours or 48 hours, and we're running close to the 48-hour type of situation because I was just in the backwoods of Virginia.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, you won't get cell service for the longest time. Come back to our place. And I'm like, sure, that sounds like a great idea. And then I get there, I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I already know, what am I doing? So off air, I'll tell you the full story because it's just like, it's the craziest. Back there, it's different back there in the woods up in Virginia and West Virginia.
Wild and wonderful whites of West Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he want you to service his wife?
Nope. It was just a weird
He wants you to service him?
Nope, not even that
Hey,
either.
will you sit here while my wife will watch us?
Yeah. It might have got to that point.
She's like, you're going to do it, boy.
You're going to do it with my husband.
If I would have stayed long enough, it probably would have gotten to that point. Maybe. I don't know. But I was like, okay, called my dad, and he's like, what are you doing doing? Oh, blah, blah. And I was like, I'm safe. I'll call. Like, I can't tell you the full story right now because it's craziness.
Nice.
These people have a gun to my face, and I just want to let you know I'm okay right now.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
It's great. It's normal. It'll be fine. I promise.
They are making me film. They are filming this saying I'm fine.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Don't send the authorities.
Yeah.
don't
Ice
say-
cream.
send
Ice
the-
cream. Ice cream.
Yeah.
Why do you keep saying ice cream? It's a safe word, Dad. It's a safe word. Ice cream.
That would have been smart to have a safe word during that
Yeah.
travels because that probably would have been a moment where I've been like, just in case ice cream is going to sound great in about 3 hours.
After this guy's done with me,
It was
I'm
stupid.
probably going to need some ice cream.
Yep.
You just got engaged too, right?
I did.
Congrats.
Yeah.
How was that?
Thank you. It was awesome. Yeah. So it was. So down in Arkansas, there's a place where like I spread my pup's ashes, and I've been going there. But then there's a place called Crater of Diamonds State Park, which is a little further south, about 4 hours south in Arkansas, where you can actually source your own diamonds.
Yeah, I've heard about this.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's a lot of work. So I was like, when I was doing van life, this was one of the first. Arkansas was one of the first places that I'm from South Dakota, so kind of started van life and the travels and meeting people who ran and just nature type of people. So I got here and I was like, one day this is where I'm gonna propose to the person that I want to be with forever. So we made the trip down there, and man, it's not how I remember it in 2014. There was like at least 500 people in this little state park. I mean, it's pretty big, but it's just open, like farmland, basically, that's been harvested, right?
Yeah.
And I get in there, and I'm like, there's like 300 cars in the parking lot. I'm like, there was maybe 25 people the 2 days total that I was there back in 2014.
Yep.
So I was like, this might not be the spot. And then it ended up working out in general. But I was like panic mode because there were so many people, little kids screaming. You can bring dogs into the state park. We have dogs. So I was like, oh, that'll be kind of cute. And then like when we came in, I was like, that plan B won't work because it's supposed to rain the whole entire Saturday. So it was interesting. But yeah. So thank you.
Was it just you two down there? Did you have someone with you?
Nope. So it was just us. Yep. And then 2 dogs, her dog and then my dog we came with. So,
Nice.
Yep. Yeah. So it was
That
fun.
is good. How do you, when it's just the two of you, how do you snag the picture of people of your proposing?
Yep. So that was the hard situation because I didn't know, like, the whole trendy thing is like have a photographer sneak out of the woods.
I don't
and
necessarily
yeah.
like that though, because it seems, I mean, like not disingenuous, but it's just kind of like sometimes it could just be you two, and then
Yeah.
I don't know, recreate. I don't know.
Yep. No, you're not wrong. So that's kind of what I was like, I don't really want to do that. That's kind of the trendy thing. But luckily now my fiance, she's not that type of person
Yeah.
anyways. So we rented some equipment, and you had to return the equipment that you rented from the state park at 4. I went earlier, and then I was like, what time is the park closed? She's like 5. Well, all the tourists, when they got on the walkie, were like, you have to return your equipment. It was just groves of people.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
The herd was just going towards the front. I was like, perfect. So she was already kind of out with the dogs. When I returned the equipment, I came over and I just had a little baby tripod, kind of like what we have in here, and I
Same.
just put it on, and then I put it on a sign, and I said, hey, we didn't get a picture of all of us, the 2 of us and the 2 dogs. Let's do that. So I took a picture on the timer, and then I went and turned video mode on and did the whole thing. Haven't posted the video because I cried like a baby. And
Yeah.
I do emotions like very tearful.
Yeah.
So I was like, so maybe I'll post the video
Yeah.
later. But I was
No,
like,
that's cool. That's a good way
instantly
to-
crying because I was
Yeah.
like, and I was like, this isn't how I planned it. Like, this is not how I remember this place. Things have been changing
Yeah.
for the places that I found during van life. People are starting to find these hidden gems.
Yep.
Yep.
So I like just broke into tears. I'm like, I'm sorry, this isn't how I planned it. Whatever, and like went off in that. But yeah, so I did just a tripod on a video,
Nice.
on video, and captured it that way.
Yeah.
So.
It seems hard to always have someone like sneaking around.
Right?
Why has that guy got a backpack?
Yeah,
Dude, I have a friend.
Long range.
I don't know if this was like, I swear to God, he got engaged twice. And in my mind, I don't know if it's like a Mandela effect in my brain, but I checked with other people too, and they're like, no, I'm pretty sure he was already engaged, to where he went away on like vacation with his girlfriend. They posted on Facebook that they were engaged, and he'd like had pictures down on one knee and stuff. Then they went to like, I don't know, a different national park like a year later, or like months later at least, and he was just like down on one knee. It's like, look what happened this trip. I'm like, that happened on a different trip.
That was a year ago.
Yeah, I'm like, did you just not like the pictures of the last one? Because she seemed like that girl too.
That type of
just, like,
person, yeah, that's the
wanted,
hard
but I'm
part.
like, And then the other pictures were gone. I'm like, did you just redo? I swear to God, you told me that you were getting married already.
I love you, but I don't love that original proposal. We need to recreate the entire thing.
It was wild to watch. I was like, I taking crazy pills? I was looking around. I asked like multiple people too that were like, I'm pretty sure they were already engaged. I'm like, I'm just going to be the one that says it. Yes, they were.
Was it on the same day, like a year later, too?
No,
like
it was just a random different time.
Like, recreate that same day.
Yeah, and then it kept being like, congratulations. I'm like, stop. No, congratulations are over.
That period of your life is done.
Yeah.
They did it on the same day so that their Facebook memories would just pop up like double over on each other.
With better photos, the way she pictured it, not the way he proposed.
Oh, look, your mustache is different in the way you proposed on the 15th iteration of maybe it's Groundhog's Year.
It might be. Then I looked at I went and talked about that the other day, and then I looked, and both of them have pictures by themselves. So I don't know.
No longer together.
I truly don't know. I haven't talked to him in a while, but I'm like,
one of my favorite things to see is couples who like, and surprisingly, it seems like it's mostly the guy, but like it'll be the guy's picture of him and then her.
That's me.
The girl's profile is
by
just
themselves.
her.
Yeah. That's her.
Okay.
To her credit, she doesn't do social media as like because that's what she was telling me on the way up. She's like, social media is more your thing. So what do you want to do? So 100%. I'm always like, I think about that too. I was like, babe, why am I the only one that's got us together?
Yeah.
I guess her cover photo is, but that doesn't count, right?
You see,
it doesn't count as much as
the profile pics,
but
for sure.
It's still the click in and you see both together still.
Yeah, because you see the lady, you're like, hey, who's this lady? And you click on it, and you're like, she's taken.
Yeah. Or if it's with friends and stuff too. But if it's just single on both of them, if it's just the girl in both of them, then it's like, if you just take pictures of yourself and you have it both as that with nobody else.
Yeah. No, I mean, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Our profile pictures, I think, like my wife's is like the beach, I think, and mine is me and my kid when we went mountain biking, I think. But,
yeah. Well, your wife's picture, is it even her or is it just like is it something else? Because I remember when I accepted her.
I think it's the beach.
Yeah, it's like actually the beach, something else.
Like, which is not a
so she's not even
in
in the scenery. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, mine, I have that. It's a double. I mean, it's me and her at the same time. But I also like the profile. So we met on Facebook dating, actually.
Nice.
So the profile picture that she has, I'm like, it's my favorite picture. You can keep it, I guess.
Yeah.
At least you don't have the one that's like, what's your wife's name?
Emily.
Emily. So it doesn't say Joel and Emily. You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't.
Oh yeah, the Nate where it's
one profile for both people. Like
that guy has done something. Somebody in that relationship has done something to create that page.
Yeah, there's no way that you just have that.
Yeah, you can't have. We can't have separate.
It's like,
Facebooks.
one of them he doesn't want to have Facebook. You're like, I think he does.
No, he does.
I think he does, but his name is like Jason Voorhees on the other page. You know what I mean? That's the first name I thought of. I know it's assuming, but I was just like Jason Smith. It's like his profile is Jason Smith with a picture of Thor.
Nice. Who made the first move?
On what? Me.
Facebook dating.
Yeah, me.
What was the opening? You got to go to opening line.
I'm the type of person who like has conversation, so that was always like a deal breaker with me too. But it was me for sure.
Yeah,
like open it.
I can't, dude. I am not opening. I will talk to anyone out in person if it's having to make a first move on a dating app. Talking to anyone, no game.
I have no game.
No. I have no game.
We're in the same place then because mine was basically like, "Hey, Emily, how was your weekend?" Like it was literally that.
It's like, and everyone, it's always like, "Why don't you come at me with a good opening line?" I'm like, "I have nothing." It's like, "Are you a pirate? Because nice cannons."
I mean, in person, naturally, you would just like if you were at the bar or whatever. Hey, what's up? How are you? Like that's how I feel like it should be, but that's not how certain women want dating to be on profiles. Or, apps. It's weird.
No bars, no problem. It's just talk to anyone, whatever.
Right. Dating apps, though, it's different because then they're like, you need to have a pickup line. Like, no, I don't, because you probably heard the same pickup line.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to give it to you.
Yeah, I got nothing. I can't even. I'm trying to think of any. Dude, at WeFest a couple years, like the big line was you'd be like, hey, close your eyes. I think you got something in your eye. And then you close your eyes, you just kiss them.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Just give them a little smooch.
Can you do that still? Because I think
it killed every time. There's no one. It's always a giggle because you just give a little peck, and it's like you got to know. Well, you got to know who it is, and just not be like a creep about it.
Just a random person.
Yeah.
Grab their face on the side.
But it's also, I mean, like, yeah, it's not assault. It's like,
I just watched a video with Jim Carrey making out with dude. Nope, somebody won an award, and then the guy tried.
It was Chris Isaac
and Cameron Diaz.
Yeah, trying to make out with Cameron Diaz.
Yeah, he went to kiss her or whatever, and then she's like, "Get away from me, you freak!"
Yeah,
then he's like, "Oh, you okay?" And then he grabs Chris Isaac and tries to kiss him, and he's like, "Get away from me!"
Yeah, because that's what he was trying to do there. Yeah,
I was like, yeah, why don't you not? Adrian Brody, I think, same thing. He kissed Halle Berry.
Okay,
and it was like, I don't know why you would want to kiss. I don't know why you would want to do that in front of everybody like in the world. You're on TV and then you're just like, this woman I'm standing next to, I'm just gonna kiss her because she won something.
Right.
Yeah, that is very weird. That is very weird.
Like
I was thinking about that too when you see like the friend groups that like kiss each other on the cheek. I'm like, what level do you get to when that becomes a thing? Like,
I don't, sometimes it's weird too. I don't know. Like I was just at my parents' house and I'm used to kissing my now fiance when I leave the house or whatever the situation is. And my dad came in for a hug and I almost like kissed him. I was like, wait, never mind. Because I was like, all right, love you, Pop, see you. And I like went in for a kiss. I'm like, I just about kissed my dad on the lips. What are we doing? My dad's like, what's happening?
If he goes back into it.
Yeah, that would be weird.
Be even
then you'd
weirder.
be down in Mississippi and Arkansas. You're like, nope, that's not how that works.
Oh no, I just tongue kissed my dad.
I just tongue kissed this Appalachian waiter. In Hawaii, everybody does, and like in foreign movies too, you see like when you first meet a woman, the first time you meet, or like when you see them again somewhere, you like kiss them on both sides, but you just basically touch cheeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just an air kiss to the side, just an air kiss.
And that always drove me nuts. I never felt comfortable with that.
Yeah.
And I was always like, I don't know.
It's not natural.
It doesn't feel like I know you're leading in to do it, but I feel like I don't.
It's tough. So we have family. We have family over in the Netherlands because last name de Blonk is Dutch, which a lot of people think it's French. But we've been over to visit family, like our cousins and stuff over there.
Visit de Blonk.
To visit.
Did you see the tulips?
The tulips we did. Oh man, that's amazing. Bucket list. If you've never done it, it's amazing.
What part of the Netherlands?
So they live kind of like it's called Lies, is how you, but it's not spelt like that. But that's how they pronounce it.
Lies.
Lisse.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But if you ever go, Amsterdam's great. But if you ever go, stay in Den Haag area. It's a little more low key, and you can jump. They travel on trams, and it's so quick out over there. So you stay in Den Haag, and then you can hit Rotterdam and Schevenhagen and. Delft
you know
and all that.
Schevenhagen.
Yeah, you know Schevenhagen, the beach. It's beautiful. I'll give you all the tips if you want them. But over there, that's what they do. So they come, and I told my dad, I was like, don't move, let them do it. Otherwise, it's going to end up like, you're like French kissing your cousin. Just stay, and then they're like, because they just air kiss to the side, right? But yeah, so it's different overseas when you get over there.
Yeah.
A lot of the greetings are like that.
Yeah, that is funny. One time, my buddy and I were just drunk, and we just were like, went to just like they were like, I'll kiss you, and just then his wife was like, gross. Then a little bit later we were just hammered. She's like, you guys are actually like tongue kissing now. This isn't funny. And we were like, isn't this ridiculous? And then she's like, no, it's getting weird. We're like,
when I was a kid at like high school age, this was like the trend when you like put it over and then you kiss your best friend or your friends or your dude friends. That was like the trend when I was a kid. And looking back, you're like, why? Like, what, now kids doing the 6-7.
Funny.
We're over here like mouth kissing our friends to a point. What are we doing?
At least hand to mouth kissing meant something. You're like, it's funny. I'm kissing my friend.
Yeah.
It's a joke that I'm kissing my friend. 6-7 is just like, I don't know what it means.
It doesn't make sense.
That's from a song.
It is, yeah.
And then ad lib, and then in the back they say like mellow ball, not mellow. One of balls, and then he's like he's 6'7" tall, 6'7" tall. So they're like mellow ball, and then somebody in the background's like 6'7", and then
that kid. Did you see the kid who kind of got the trend going on social media? He created 6'7" water. And like this kid's like in high school,
and he's a millionaire.
He's making money,
Yeah,
and I was
wild.
over here kissing, hand kissing my friends. This kid's like,
that's because you couldn't trademark hand kid.
yeah, you couldn't,
You know. And did you put your hand over? Like, did you put your hand over their mouth?
Yep, yeah.
Or did you put
you
it?
put it over their mouth, and then
And
you kiss the back of your
hand.
hand.
Yep.
What if you had dirty hands? I'd be pissed if my friend just like, hey man, you just like walks out of the boys' bathroom or the girls' bathroom. I don't care which one, and then slaps his hand right over
Right
my
over your
lips.
face,
I'm like,
yep.
bro, you just stuck your hands
Yeah,
on my
I wonder what the
face.
term was for that. There had to have been a trendy word for it, but yeah, that was the weird trend.
Yeah. Or you just have a bunch of chloroform on your hand.
Yeah.
Actually, just shove a rag down their mouth.
Now we're more than friends.
Yeah. And then I chain them up down. I'm like, you are mine forever.
I used to have a coworker that used that joke all the time, and it was like somebody uses the same joke over and over and over and over and over again, but they'd be like, "Hey, this rag smells like chloroform. Smell it for me." And and they're just like, "Yeah, you said that yesterday when you were holding a rag. I get it. I get that you're holding a rag and it smells like chloroform."
It is funny because I couldn't think of the name. I was going to say cyanide. I'm like, I know that's not right.
That'd probably
That
knock
just
you out
kills people.
permanently, though.
But then I Googled, what do you put on regs to make people pass out? And it's like, I cannot provide instructions, advice on that.
You're gonna get flagged by IT. Like,
Yeah,
what are we doing?
exactly. Come on, AI. This is the hard-hitting stuff that I need to know, actually.
Well, that's the scary part about AI. I think when it first was starting, it was telling people to do things.
I think
random.
I think now, like, it has the bots that it's telling people to kill themselves.
Because little kids too, like with random things that they're like, how to do this, and they're like, oh, well, Santa Claus is real, right?
Yeah.
But AI was like ruining it for a lot of people too. I was like, what are we doing?
Dude, my nephew, who's like 8 or 9 this past weekend, when he was here, he's like, he was at my other nephew's house, and he was like, I went to play college football, and then I got into a lobby, and they said the F word and the N word, and he was like struck it, and I was like, yeah, what about? I was like, that was said all the. I'm like, do they not say that stuff anymore? Is that new?
I was swearing since like 5 years old. Spaceballs, remember that movie?
Oh,
Howard
yeah.
the Duck. Like, I was in Sunday school, and I got kicked out of Sunday school as a 5-year-old because I was saying swear words since then. And I was like, you can't. I don't know. Since I was a little kid, so when I hear kids that don't use bad words, I'm always like, maybe I was different. I was born different.
Especially in video game lobbies. I'm
Yeah,
like,
video-
you're not
yeah.
calling each other the worst things. I'm like, you guys are offended?
Yeah, you got to trash talk in that. That's an
I'm like,
adult
that
game.
that is where the funny thing is that probably is like a 24-year-old kid talking to an 8-year-old.
They don't know it though.
Only every once in a while you get those little kids that are good at trash talking.
Yeah, 100%. Which was me when I was a kid growing up. That was me.
I could trash talk. I can trash talk better than I can do pickup lines.
Yeah. I mean, is there a way you can change that? Maybe that's a dating app you create where you.
Trash date. Trash dates. Those are usually the dates that I have anyway. one time I was on a date with this girl. I would just be. I'm like, what's like the worst thing that you've done?
You start off.
I just said worst thing you've done, and she was like, Well, one time I was hanging out with my friends, and I was saying that like Kelly's a B, and I accidentally text Kelly, who was in the room, instead of, and I was like, that's the worst thing you've done. I was like, one time my friend fell off the school off of 60 feet almost to his death, and we tried to hide it and drove around.
So that you took that to a whole nother extreme.
And then she was like, yeah,
Okay, you win.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, so you want to go to the next bar?
It's like, is it on top of a building? Because it doesn't sound like I want to be there with you.
Yeah. That is, yeah. One time, my friend, when we were like younger, we've told this story before, but I'll do it quicker. we'd make like jackass movies and stuff like that when we were younger.
Right.
But we would do like we lit our friends on fire and stuff. Like we jumped off like high bridges, jumped off cars,
Jeez.
did this wild stuff. My one buddy was like, I could scale the side of the school because there was like notches were like 2.5 inches out. We're like, I mean, you could, or like we would always break into our school and steal chocolate milk at night, and then we would just go climb the fire escape and hang out up there and just drink chocolate milk on top of the school.
I mean, that sounds like harmless to besides
right?
the stealing of the
This was
chocolate milk.
6 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
It was still daylight.
Yeah.
People were there like, are those kids? Whatever, man.
Yeah, just let it.
Yeah, but we were like, hey, maybe you can. He's like, I'll just scale the whole side. I'll do the whole stunt. It's high. I bet it's like 80 feet.
Okay.
Somewhere
8
between
stories?
between 60 and 80 feet.
Dang.
And because like
That's tall.
every floor was like super tall. It wasn't like small, you know.
Yeah.
Like everyone was like 20 feet high. And yeah, he went to climb up he went to scale the side of it. And then I'm like, well, golly gee, he's doing it. And
Did you video this too?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I was gonna say.
Well, we had one camera right below it, and we had one camera across the street. And the camera below it went out right before he got to the top. And the camera at the other side, I'm like, we just had it facing, so just had the top part of it, top half of the school. And he gets to the top, and then we're like, whoa, cool. And he goes, oh, and then he fell.
Oh, you just almost accomplished it.
You see him just fall off. He falls out of frame, and then you just hear. We're like, oh no! We were like, I was like 14, friends were 15, and it was Labor Day weekend, so nobody was home in my hometown because I'm from a small town. And we'd have our buddy Troy. We're like, you stay by Daniel, and then we're gonna run and get help. And because we didn't have cell phones,
Right.
So we're running into just every house that's around there, knocking on the door. No one's there. We would go into a few of the houses and then grab the phone. And be like, well, actually, they're not here. We probably shouldn't use their phone.
Just prolonging safety.
Oh, yeah. And
long
dude,
distance phone calls on their bill.
he's on the ground, like severe breaks. Like there's dents in his legs and arms. And
Blood.
yeah, finally we hear my other buddy go, hey, he's kind of waking up. And so we run back. We're like, flip him over, which is what you should do.
Probably.
You should probably move people that fall from great heights. And he's sitting there. We're like, Daniel, you're okay. He's like, oh, what happened? We're like, you fell off the top of the school.
You fell from 80 feet up.
He's like, no way. I don't know. Then all of a sudden, this other guy was actually a teacher's husband. He was returning a van that he used to bring some kids to a basketball tournament or something. He goes like, what happened to him? And we're like, he fell on his bike. There's not a bike in sight.
Is,
he goes, looks like you should bring him to the hospital. Closest hospital is 45 minutes away.
You should help us. You're the adult with the van.
Yeah, but he honestly just stood there and looked. And then we're like, well, he's good.
Yeah, no,
We
he's
just-
fine.
He's fine. Just
Don't
don't
worry.
We picked him up and like put him around two of our shoulders, and his leg like went down again because it couldn't support him. So we just like went a little high, like on our tiptoes, and then
Like
like brought
dragging him.
threw him in the back of my buddy's Blazer, and then we just started driving around town. we're like, well, he's awake, so he's not dead. And then we
Still haven't gone to the hospital.
No. And then we go, well, we got to figure out what we're going to tell people because we will get in trouble if they find out that we're climbing on top of the school. And then then we're like, wow, wait. We said that he fell on his bike. We took his bike. We snuck in. We did like Mission Impossible mission, having my buddy sneak into his house to get his bike. That was like his stunt bike. Well, his parents were there.
Okay, I was gonna say the parents were
Yeah,
there still.
and
Yeah,
he kept his bike in his room, which was downstairs. You had to go through the kitchen behind his mom. I was like looking through because we parked like a block away. I was like looking through the window, seeing him like.
Tom Cruise. Dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun.
exactly.
Yeah, I can hear
He
the
goes
music.
and he gets the bike. We get it out. We get the ramp from his garage. Go throw it down where we'll just say there's a huge hill that we bombed called Catholic Hill because Catholic Hill is on top of it. And then my other buddy Matt goes, well, we got to make it look like he got in the bike wreck. So then he just took his bike and he just bashed it against the ground a bunch of times. Just to add insult to injury, he was bashing his bike up. He's got a severe concussion. The side of his face is like all these cuts and stuff, like rocks and stuff in it. He's got severe broken bones that are like they're not pushing out of his body, but you can see like dents in his legs. And then we finally were like, okay, well now we can bring him to his dad. It had to have been an hour and a half, 2 hours later by the time we got this whole scheme down.
Healed.
Yeah,
his arms are like
Yeah, we were telling him, we're like, dude. He's just like, what happened? We're like, you fell off the top of the school. You were climbing the top of the school as we were filming the movie. You fell off. And then he would look over and he was like, wait. Was I climbing the top of the school? Like, yeah, idiot. We just told you that. Like being 14, not realizing he's got brain damage.
You're getting mad at him.
Yeah, exactly.
He went, dude, you're so stupid.
Dude, he went to go lift it. There's like a Mountain Dew bottle. He went to go lift it up, and it's really like couldn't. And I was just watching him. I'm like, oh, I guess I could help you with this.
Look at this guy trying to lift the Mountain Dew and he can't.
We bring him back to his dad. We bring him to his parents' house. This time we can tell his parents were there. We bring him back there, and his dad's like, oh my God, what happened? We're like, fell on his bike. And then he was in the hospital for like 2 weeks.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And then the doctors were like, dude, to have breaks like this, you need to have fallen from a great height. And we're like,
nope.
Dude, he caught some wicked air.
Hey, have you ever been on Catholic Hill?
Yeah,
I didn't think so.
We're like, he hit that ramp. He hit that ramp going down Catholic Hill, so it was going down while it was going up. So I mean,
it was a pretty great height.
Now he's fine. I went mountain biking with him a couple of years ago.
No limps, no nothing. Like,
nothing.
Significant.
And dude, one of the funniest things was as he was getting healed up like a month or two late, probably more than that. Yeah, he had to walk with like cerebral palsy crutches.
Jeez.
Like he couldn't use the regular ones. He was in a wheelchair for a while before that.
Wow.
But then he was like had to have those type of crutches.
He had one leg that just dragged behind.
Yeah.
Like I want to flip my foot
so funny.
this way, but I can't.
Yeah. And then one time he goes, guys, I think that I don't need crutches anymore. And he just like hands them off to us.
Yeah.
He did like the elevator, or like walking down the escalator thing without trying, just because his legs weren't working.
Fell on his knees and shattered that. Oh man, I think my scariest moment in life was I used to race BMX bikes, and then I went down the first, like they have the track and the gate or whatever, then you go down it. And the first race I ever raced, everybody goes, there's the kind of a jump, but you're supposed to like hit it as such where you get minimal air so you can get back on the track, but not me. Like I went down it and like everybody went, like they just kind of like hopped over it, but I went boom. I was like, I thought like
a couple people in the race.
Like, I thought that was the point, was like we're all supposed to, and I was way up in the air, and I was looking down at all the people like under me, and they were like on the ground going, and I was still in the air, and I just was like,
here it comes.
oh my God. And like I hit luckily I landed on both wheels, but like hit the thing, and then my legs, like the feet was just instantly off the pedals, and my legs were like bam, 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 bam. And like we all wear helmets and had jerseys and whatnot, but it was like, I'm sure everybody there was like, look at this flipping moron.
Yeah.
Like, what is he doing?
Dude, when you have no control in there, it's the scariest
I
thing.
don't. That's why I trail ran, because I had a lot of mountain bike friends when I lived in California and whatnot too. But I was like, I just don't trust myself. I'm out there, and then those ramps are gnarly.
Yeah.
I want to do it. I wish I was good at it, but for some reason, I have no self control when you're in the air like that. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Mountain biking down the hill, like me and my son do that. We're not pro by any means, but like it's not, I don't want to say it's not difficult, but like if you can ride a bike, you can find the right trail to do it and practice. Because we went down the bunny hill, if you will, for probably like 4 times, and then started to move up.
Yeah, because you can even do like the wall rides pretty easily on those.
Yeah,
they have,
if you're going,
they have it set up pretty all right for that, but it is wild because I didn't really know what to expect the first time I did that, and then you're like, oh, you actually ride this up like a ski lift. and then go down on like A-B trails, whatever.
Okay. Yeah, I'll run those next to mountain bikers. Back in the day, that's what I used to do, like run next to people because that's insane to me.
Catch up. Would you run the speed of mountain bikers?
Going up hills, I would just burn them.
I'm
obviously,
sure.
right? But then on the downhill too, it's always like just go as fast as you can. See if you can catch them.
Running downhill, that also has to be
hard on the knees, it seems like.
Yep, it's a little bit of the core back. Now I'm way out of shape. I don't run as much as I used to, but yeah, it's a whole nother beast for sure. So.
I saw people riding there, but like there's a ski lift, so you put your bike on the one in front of you, and then you go up it. But some people were like just riding the bike up the hill, and I was like,
that's insane.
To me, that's what I thought. I was like, listen, I'm not mocking you for doing it. I'm just saying there's an easier. You don't have to punish yourself,
right?
But then, yeah, some of those guys were like super hardcore, and I'm sure they were like,
yeah, that is how it is.
No, they had the gearing on those things is like as such. Where like the dude was sitting and he was like pedaling
just
fast, but like he was like slowly moving up the hill. But it was like it didn't seem like it was difficult to pedal. He just was pedaling really fast. Like he had to keep the chain going to get the wheel to go just a little bit. But it was like
a wheel to go.
A wheel to go.
He had a will
Last
to
night,
go.
Parker Boone said archipelago, and I'm like, it's archipelago. Like what Hawaii is, like different islands.
Yep. Okay, I was like, what is even that?
Yeah.
I don't even know what you're saying right now.
He was like archipelago, and I was like, what? I haven't heard archipelago
for a long time.
So when he said that, I was like, what are you
it's a casino in Vegas. The archipelago.
That does sound like that. I won $50 on Sunday. Put $10 in the machines, took out $60.
There we go.
Which is pretty sweet. It did not happen on Saturday night.
That's the one thing I've never been able to do. My mom could gamble, and then she actually dealt blackjack. So growing up as a kid, you could gamble at 18 in Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
So we'd cross the border together and go play blackjack on weekends. And then I started playing poker, and like I can do cards, but like the gambling, you just throw it in and hope you win. That's weird. And I've never been that lucky person to be able to win on that too.
I just have enough ADHD to like the colors.
Yeah. It's Buffalo.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, wait, there's sounds and there's sounds and pictures over there.
Yeah.
I can go. I'm like a moth to a light.
Yeah. But some of that's overstimulating though, isn't it? When you go into a casino and you just hear it all. And then like the flashing lights, I don't know. And then I'm always like, I'm going to win like that though.
Yeah, I thrive in loud environments though.
Okay.
Where, I really don't have ADHD or ADD. I may have ADHD, but I'm just like, and loud environments don't bother me whatsoever. Unless I'm trying to talk to someone. Actually, now I don't like being in loud bars where it's just like womp, 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 womp. So that I can talk to people, but like casinos and stuff, I'm just so focused on the game.
Yeah, it's all about the winning.
Yeah, I'm thinking bubble crabs. I'm like,
those machines, they're good at making you feel like every once in a while you hit the button and then something big happens and you're like, wow, I just won. Like in your mind, you're like, I just won $3,000, but it's $12.
Yeah,
I
was gonna say 10 cents is right. What I always win, and you could lose like $10 on like 2 polls. Just pop and hit the button. And all of a sudden, depending on what machine you go, it's like you got to bet 700 credits or 1,000 credits. What are we doing?
Yeah,
right. That's what I didn't like about when we were just in NOLA. There was a Caesars right down the street, so we went there real quick. Actually, before we were about to get on the plane. Stuck some money in, and then I was like, oh yeah, but it doesn't say like you're playing $1. It says you're playing like 600 credits, which is like 60 cents. Okay. And then it just was weird because like you win credits, but then you go to cash it out and it's not credits, but you don't know how much it actually is.
Yeah,
I'm sure the people that are there all the time, because some people were lifers, you could tell.
You could tell some of those people, and they just click, click,
click.
They
just get some money and they just keep hitting the button. Or, well, actually, part of it was I got to pull the crank. I was like, oh, yeah. And then we also went to the casino. And I was like, oh, yeah. But yeah, I'm pulling the thing, and I was like, oh, this is what I picture slot machines to be, and it's like 777. Well, actually, it was like 7 double cherries, and you're like, can I get 3 7s or 3 double cherries or something?
What are we doing? Yeah. I mean, old school day too. Like I might be aging myself, but when you had the coins too, like you actually won like dollar coins or whatever, and then you have to get all the buckets and bring it up to the cashier. That's like super old school. That is fun to me.
Yeah,
at least
then you actually see it.
See what you're winning, and it just clink, 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 and you have to let it like deposit or I get kick out all the coins or whatnot too.
Yeah.
Good old days.
Yeah,
good old days.
Back old days when you had to carry physical things. Same with like CDs. I like having full CDs. So then you actually listen to the whole album too.
Right.
I didn't like it.
Really?
I wasn't a fan. I didn't like the CD as a medium because they were so delicate. Like,
well, what about a tape?
Tape you could throw on the ground, pick it up, stick it in the machine.
Yeah,
and it would still play.
I
mean, that's what I liked about it though. Just as like, having anything physical, so that I can just listen to the whole thing.
Sure,
right?
Because then you hear the deep tracks that you just don't. Now, if a new album comes out for anything, I still don't listen to the full
single,
thing. Yeah.
They'll have a whole record that comes out, but they only play 3 songs
off of
on
it.
the thing. Yeah,
and you can pick and choose like really accessible to get to the next song that you want to listen to versus actually listen to the entire album. I mean, just because we're in radio type of situation, I do listen to a lot of new albums when they come out, but then I'm also just so I know if there's like a sleeper, like a deep track that's like, okay, nobody's listening to this, it should be played, but it's not going to. But then a lot of times you're like, there's a reason this platform exists now because the CD version, like you're saying, is like, that was a waste of time to listen to the entire thing.
It's got to be hard to like have a whole record front to back of all good songs. Like even some of my favorite are like the first Wu-Tang Clan, Enter the 36, or Notorious B.I.G. Ready to Die. Like even to me, like I can listen to it front to back, but I'm definitely skipping tracks if I'm like I don't want to hear this one. I don't want to hear this one.
Not today.
And then, and then you just go. And before, like with cassettes, you'd have to be like. I remember my first car had, actually probably 3 cars ago, had a cassette player, and you'd have to hit the button to go to the next song. But you couldn't like just skip. Actually, one cassette deck I did have that.
Whoa!
Where you could hit the button and it would skip to the very next song because it would go for the silent part,
Gotcha.
and then it would just stop at the silent part and then start the next song.
That was fancy.
That was super fancy.
Yeah, that is.
But if you were listening to like a hip hop mixtape, there was no silent part, so you couldn't get to the next song. You'd have to be like, and then they'd start playing, and like, all right. That's my fast forwarding sound.
That's the tape winding.
And then it would just inevitably snap from overuse.
Yep.
You'd have to try to tape it together, and then it would go past that one part. And you're like,
oh, dang.
yeah. Like, oh, that's where it snapped. This is my favorite part of the song. And I kept going back and forth over it.
Nice. Well, our time is about up here, though.
All right.
You got anything you want to plug here, Joel?
Not much. I guess I'm off the market now, officially engaged. That's really the only thing. So yeah.
You were gonna be like, ladies.
Ladies, you know what?
if she would have said no, you would have been like,
ladies.
Yeah. We would have got you on our next dating show. we gotta figure out a date for that. If you have any friends that need to get hooked up,
put on a date. I mean, there's a coworker that we were gonna do the 7 days of Tommy Fox. He does sports. He's a youngster. He just turned 20. Lovely voice, deep voice, better voice than me. And we're like 7 days of Tommy Fox for Christmas. Get you a date to bring home before you actually, go for Christmas. That would be fun.
Dude, next time we're getting another dating show going. Me and Marquay run this live dating show.
Okay.
We're still getting some of the stuff hashed out. We did one this past 2 weekends ago.
2 weekends.
So we're calling it Icebreakers.
Icebreakers.
Where we kind of have them play games where we get to know each other and then figure out who they're going to date between these other contestants up there.
I mean, I like it.
We'll get Tommy up there.
Yeah, it's a good concept.
Next time.
Yeah. No,
Tommy Fox.
Tommy Fox. That's a
Tommy
great
Fox.
name.
That's a good name. The real name?
Real name.
No way.
I'm born with Joel de Blonk.
And he gets Tommy Fox.
gets Tommy
Life
Fox.
is not fair.
It's
Joel
not.
DeBlanc's kind of DeBlanc's
pretty
cool,
cool.
though.
It
Yeah.
is, but like
I shouldn't say Joel's not, but Joel DeBlanc.
DeBlanc is cool. Like if I just went by like that, like the Fonz or something, you know? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Hey,
I'm
DeBlanc.
DeBlanc.
Hey, DeBlanc. Well, like off air, I'll tell you my actual first radio name too. Like, but now, like as an old man, like I can't be called that name anymore because it's
Yeah.
like, you know, you grow up. It's kind of like Jay-Z. You know, I don't got the chrome rims anymore. I'm not rocking whatever. So
Yeah.
I'm grown up now. Can't go by that nickname.
Young Thug.
Young Thug.
Okay. I'll be hosting all the shows next. I just found out a couple minutes ago. I'll be hosting all the shows next weekend for Reg Thomas at the Cellar. And then I'll be in Fertile, Minnesota on New Year's Eve.
Okay.
That's all I got
Yeah.
so far right here. We'll ramp it up in the new year. You got anything, Quay Disley?
Let's see. Nope. New year, new me. Coming up pretty soon in 30 days. Let's see. I have nothing coming up except the open mic. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Coolio. Well,
Coolio
Yeah.
Badulio.
yeah, Coolio Badulio. All right, well, thanks for coming in, Joel. We'll have
thanks,
you in
Joel.
again sometime, too. And
Thank you.
BS.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Well,
Boat
toodaloo.
ships. Aloha.